Munib Bhandari from Grasse. We are a new processor in Oregon. So now a lot of grows will have pre-rolls. So typically the A grade will go to the dispensary, the ones that look pretty, that are all trimmed, and then the B grade, which might be smaller nugs. Like it's similar to, compared to imperfect fruit, I know they're here, where we're used to the pretty tomatoes and apples, right? But there's other tomatoes and apples. It might not look pretty to us, but it's totally normal. So there's a lot of flower that does not make that cut because of oversaturation in the market. So we work with our farms that we work with, and we'll take that. So either they'll put those on pre-rolls for their own brands, or they'll work with processors like ourselves. So that's the quality we look for. Typically when we do R&D with the farm on a new strain, each strain we run our process 4 or 5 times to see if that strain is good for our product. And not all strains are equal, some strains are different, some farms, how they grow certain things are different, so not all of them makes the cut. So we do have a recipe and a process before we take in to say that will be a production flower for extracts. I would say, there's a lot of companies here, a lot of competition, but I think the competition drives all of us to be very innovative. We have to compete at different levels. We have to compete with packaging, we have to compete with marketing, we have to compete with our strategy, our point of view, something unique and different that we haven't seen in the cannabis industry. So although it's a challenge, it's exciting as well. We try to meet the customers. We do a lot of events where we meet folks, meet people who buy our products, who are new to dabbing, for example, which is a newer category for a lot of consumers. So we take something that is a challenge and we try to spin it as so we try to be unique, for example, our colors of our company are different. It's yellow and purple, right? It's different. Like our approach to processing, a lot of people think we're a farm because we talk about flower so much, because we love flower. Love bud is one of our sayings. Also, we respect the cannabis community. Our mantra is never forget. We think it's very important that even it's legal in this state, that people are going to jail right now for cannabis, right? Like the amount of product we have right now, all of us will be in jail if we were in another state. So we're like, I think it's important to stay true to making sure legalization keeps going. We're part of ORCA. We think it's important to give back to the cannabis community and help the folks that are fighting every day in Salem and helping our industry. A lot of folks we meet, they're even scared to go to dispensaries. We try to do a lot of different events where it's not just cannabis events, and meet people and just talk about, hey, I'm a normal human being, but I'm in the cannabis industry, normalize it. We help try to normalize it. And a lot of folks will tell us, like, they don't go to the dispensary because they don't want someone that works with them to see them go in and then they can get drug tested and lose their job, right? So I think after hours, it's just a hypocrisy, right? Like it's legal. And the fact that people have to hide it, it just makes it stigmatized. Like even if it's legal here, a lot of folks are scared to say they smoke. They would never tell coworkers or even some friends that they smoke. So I think that's something that is an obvious one that has to change. And that affects so many people, right? So many companies drug test right now that it's not fair, and it makes cannabis not a normal industry.